Baby, give me a sign. 10x me, baby, one more time. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. Welcome back to Strongman Personal Finance, everybody. My name is Christopher Belly. I'm a certified CPA accountant. I'm a long-term boglehead investor. I'm author of the book Stop Being a Broke Loser. It's on Amazon, and I'm a very happy boy today. So I woke up at 10:30. That's right. I was so freaking tired from these kids. I woke up at 10:30, and I opened my phone. This is my phone. Okay, this is me and my son. And I said, Papa Mayaba. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Baba Stock is going to the moon. And I called it. So you better sign up for my Patreon. You better buy my book. You better sign up for my Discord and buy my course. So let's go check out Baba Stock. All right. Now, as y'all know, I have a small, I guess relatively small position in Alibaba. So over the past week, Baba's up pretty freaking massively. And as Fabio, my favorite Alibaba critic, says, it's all about sentiment. I 100% agree. Alibaba is a Chinese company. China is a fascist country. You know, when you think about their economy, they have a very strong central government. It's a very, ethnically unified, basically monotone country where they have a strong central government that allows capitalism to function, but the government also has a very, very strong say in big corporations. That's basically a fascist economy. Now, and I'm not an expert in, economics or, politics, but that kind of sounds like fascism to me. This is basically what Germany would probably be, minus the other bad stuff, if they had succeeded. So looking at China, people are scared of China. Number one, I don't think they understand Asia that well. I think when a lot of people think of Asia, they're like, well, there's like rice fields and there's poverty and everybody's poor in Asia and blah, 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 blah. And of course, that's fallacious and stupid. I've lived in Asia for 4 years. I lived in South Korea, okay? And I got to visit China over 20 years ago. I saw the Great Wall. I saw this. I saw all the cities. It's a very, very developed country. And that was 20 years ago. China is a decently advanced economy. Okay, they're still growing rapidly. They haven't peaked out, but it is a huge freaking country, and they are very capitalist and they are very advanced. So when people say China is a communist country, I'm like, what? I don't understand. I don't get it. But the Chinese Communist Party can sometimes lay the smackdown, and that's what happened recently. Over the past year, the Chinese Communist Party came in and basically said, by the way, guys, we're in charge. You may be big, powerful tech corporations, but we still run the show at the end of the day. Now, does the Chinese Communist Party want to destroy their economic powerhouses? No, but they want to let them know who's freaking boss. Because what makes a country great? What makes a country strong? A strong economy. Think back to World War II. Who had the biggest economy in the world? I think it was the United States. Our economy carried us through. We were able to outproduce our enemies, Germany, Japan, et cetera, et cetera. And that's a big reason why we won the war, because we are a very wealthy country. Now, if China wants to dominate the world one day, are they going to have to continue to pursue communism and, basically screw over their businesses and nationalize them? No, they want their business and economy to flourish because that translates into economic might and military might. So at the end of the day, China is not going to destroy their businesses. It's ridiculous. But a lot of people, they saw, oh, Chinese government, they're communists. They're going to delist all the stocks and it's going to be the end of the world. I looked at that and I said, that is such BS. I don't believe that for a second. Now, I'm not saying I'm a China expert, but you look at the economic powerhouses that their companies are, if you believe the numbers, but which I do. I've been to China. It's very developed, okay? I could totally see Alibaba generating billions of dollars in revenue. Easy, no doubt in my mind, because of the amount of wealth that's in that country. If you doubt China, that's your fault, okay? I'm not saying to put all your portfolio in it, but when I saw Alibaba stock dip down to $76, I was like, this is the most ridiculous fear-induced thing I have ever seen in my life. This is stupid. You mean to tell me that one of the fastest growing economies in the world with 1.3 billion people that is growing faster than the United States and that will surpass the United States, their tech giants are worth a fraction of what our tech giants are? No, that's stupid. So, of course, I'm still in the red. But as Alibaba dipped, because I didn't expect it to dip this much. I mean, I guess you could have predicted that if you really, really, factored in all the fear and stuff. But I had no idea Baba would go down to 77. It blew my freaking mind. But when I saw that as a massive opportunity. So I continued to average down. And now my cost basis in this freaking giant is $135 per share. And I have, how many shares do I have? 67 shares here. And I have more shares in my other accounts. So I probably have about $15,000 invested in this company. It's 5% of my portfolio, but I don't care. I think I'm going to make a lot of money on this in the long run. So people were laughing at me. They're like, "Oh, strong man, you're down 50%. Well, just by being patient and averaging down into a company that I believe in, now I'm only down 14%. And what do you think? Where do you think I'm going to be a year from now, 5 years from now, 10 years from now, if I hold these shares? I think I'm going to make a lot of money on this stock, okay? There's going to be volatility. Every time a freaking article comes out about China, oh my God, they're going to nationalize all the businesses and JP Morgan or whatever. Oh, they're uninvestable. You can't invest in Chinese stocks. It's a joke. Are they risky? Yes. But are they going to completely screw you over? I personally don't think so. And I think I'm going to make a lot of freaking money. So the stock is up 11% today. Let's see why. What's going on with Alibaba stock today? All right. Well, number one, it's a great company, but it's gone through a temporary downturn because of fear. The National Press publication approved 60 online games in the biggest mass approval of gaming titles for computers and smartphones in nearly a year. So basically, some games were approved, and that added a massive amount of probably billions of dollars to Alibaba's market cap because games were approved. Think about how much fear is involved in this stock. Think about just the amount of lunacy and irrational panic that people have about China. It's ridiculous. The fact that some games get approved means Chinese stocks add billions and billions and billions of dollars of market cap. It's stupid. Now, stuff like this, I think is a great opportunity because you look at like I said, a country like China, there are risks, of course, but when stocks like this sell off for irrationally stupid reasons, that's a great buying opportunity for a long-term hold. And the same thing here. Okay, they approved 60 games, so now it went up. Okay, think about what's going to happen when fears really start to go away. The Chinese Communist Party continues to give assurances, and this whole, delisting fear goes away. I think this stock's going to freaking rocket up. I mean, how high did Baba go before? Let's see. It went to a high of $309. Now, it was probably overvalued at that point. But look at the business. Look at the business since, how much are we up over 5 years? We're down 6% over 5 years. 5 years. How much has the company grown? Let's go look. Let's go look 5 years ago and see how much the company's grown. So we look at the income statement, and 5 years ago, let's say, okay, 2018, 2017. So look at the revenue 5 years ago, $250 billion, Chinese currency units. The revenue as of 2021, $853 billion. That is massive growth. Holy crap. You mean to tell me this stock price is 6% down, but the business has improved this much over 5 years? That's nuts. Of course, this is a freaking clown sell-off. I think you can make a freaking fortune off of this. Look at the earnings. Let's see what the earnings. Well, the earnings might not look as good because of the, all the punishments the Chinese Communist Party has done. But look at the trend in earnings. Up, 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 up every single year. And then, of course, in 2021, fines, penalties, crackdowns, COVID, blah, 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 blah. They had a massive decrease in earnings. That's temporary. A big part of that was Baba has a lot of equity investments. And when the company that you own, let's say you have a significant influence in a company, and that company posts a net loss, you have to record that loss on your income statement as well. It's an accounting thing. So their earnings, of course, are going down. But what do you think is going to happen to Baba's earnings when all the COVID fears go away and the economy eventually improves and all these freaking crackdowns by the government stop? Of course, their earnings are going to go up. Duh. I mean, this company is a freaking beast. Holy crap. Now, am I super excited about this run? No, I'm not, because I'm a long-term investor in this stock. I'm not going to sell this stock for a long time. Unless, of course, it goes up to like $500 per share. Oh, yeah. Like, if this thing did a Tesla, I'd be out in a heartbeat. Oh, but it only goes up, bro. Baba's the future. I can't wait for the day when I start seeing news articles about how Chinese stocks are actually the best value and everybody should buy them and U.S. stocks are dead. Because at that point, I think Chinese stocks are going to freaking moon. And at that point, if it gets massively overvalued, then yeah, of course I would sell it. But I think I'm going to make a lot of money on this. At the end of the day, though, I'm not putting a large part of my portfolio in this. There's still a lot of risks involved with this stock. And don't get all pissed off if the stock sells off again. It 100% could. But if it sells off again to $75, you damn skippy, I'm buying more. Okay? Very confident in China. Maybe that's just I've been corrupted by living in Asia. But I'm a big fan of Asia. Most of the world's population's in Asia. It's growing faster than the United States. Our stock market's stupidly overvalued. To me, it's common sense. But, China, communism, blah, 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 blah. I went all in on Baba, paying off my cigarette bill at the Indian reservation and paying. By the way, Andrew, we're back on for Friday. I'll text you. I bought Baba yesterday at 101 since I started seeing money pour in. Together we accomplished great wealth. But why didn't you buy it when it was selling off at 78? See, a lot of people, when the stock was going down, they were talking massive trash. Oh my God, the stock went down. You're an idiot, strongman. You don't understand. Look, it's all about the fundamental business. That's it. If the stock price goes up and it's a trash business, it's a trash business. I'm not buying the stock. If the stock price goes down, it's a trash business. I'm not buying the business. If the stock price goes up and it's a good business, potentially I'll buy it. If the stock price goes down and it's a great business, heck yeah, I'm freaking buying it. Is this hard, ladies and gentlemen? No, it's not. It is not freaking hard. You just have to be patient. Even days like this, like I'm not piling into Baba now because it went up. I mean, I'd rather buy VT right now. But this is a good sign. We'll see what happens. But I think in the long run, I'm going to make money. Strongman has an Asian fetish. I actually don't. My wife is paler than me. No, I do not. I am not an anime Asian fetish. I'm not one of those like dudes with the waifu pillows. Let's see. I would buy Baba at 50 or 60. Oh, okay. I mean, that's extremely low valuation. I'm not going to say it's going to get down there. I mean, if Baba went to 50, yeah, I'm buying more. But we'll see. I don't know. You do not own shares of Chinese companies, you stupid clown. CCP owns everything that you think you invested in. They can make it disappear in a snap. Yeah, but are they going to do that? Are they really going to do that? No, they're not. That's my thesis. And people say, oh, Chinese stocks don't return any kind of capital to you. You don't get any kind of return. JD just paid a special dividend. They literally just paid a special dividend. So I got a return on my investment from JD. So people that say, oh, Chinese stocks, they just take your money and, the money's gone forever and it's all a Ponzi scheme. JD just paid a dividend. What does that mean? I don't know. I reinvested that, of course. Oh, let's go look at my JD, by the way. So JD, my 80. JD is up 6%. Oh my God. Now I had a buy price. Let me make sure I'm sharing. I had a buy price of JD, my 80 at $62. So I was like, all right, if it goes below 62, I'm going to reconsider it. And then one day I checked my Stoinks and it's trading at like $52. I'm like, what? So of course I had to put $1,000 into it. And right now, I mean, I'm up 25%. I think I'm going to be up way freaking more in the future. But you can't miss a deal like that, okay? All this China fear. I mean, maybe I'll be proven wrong. I don't know. But if you want to speculate with a part of your portfolio, why would you buy these massive tech giants in the United States? They're already in your freaking VT. They're already in your S&P 500. You know what's underweight in VT? Chinese stocks. But yeah, don't put a massive part of your portfolio in this. I never would tell you to do that. Oh, look at this dividend right here. Chinese stocks never return capital. What's that? So, and of course, what is this? Morningstar fair value 105. Maybe. I mean, I have to go look at it some more, but holy freaking crap. I am excited. BABA cost basis is 135. It is. I think I got a great deal for it. I mean, could anybody really have predicted that that stock would sell off to 70 something dollars? No way. But if you know the fundamental business is strong, who cares? Buy more. This is not hard. You guys got to control your emotions. Let's see. Remember when you said you almost sold it for a tax write-off? Yeah, that would have been stupid. I'm glad I didn't do that. Let's see. What about the demographic problem in China? They might achieve some GDP, but the consumption patterns will be different. Okay, look. Every country that's developed has low birth rates. Who's going to have a higher more working population? China or the United States? The United States has 330 million people, roughly. China has 1.3 billion people. Who's having the demographic problem? And there's countries around China. I mean, India doesn't really have a demographic problem. There's a bunch of countries around. I think Indonesia doesn't really have a demographic problem. You don't think BABA could sell to them? Of course they could. I mean, that's not a problem to me. The working age population of China is still way bigger than the United States. And oh, by the way, America's birth rates are crashing too. We had a higher birth rate than China. We had a lot of immigration, and the immigrants tend to have more kids. Now that they're becoming Americanized, they're not having as many kids either. So this demographic problem is worldwide, except for like Africa, basically. And who do you think is going to have access to Africa? China's already making inroads into Africa. I mean, I don't know what to say. Let's see. Have you ever been to China? I have. When I was 10 years old, something like that. I lived in Korea, South Korea. My dad was in the army. I lived in South Korea for 4 years. And we traveled everywhere. We went to China. We went to Thailand. We went to here, there, everywhere. I went to China, saw the Great Wall. I walked on the Great Wall. I had Chinese food, like real Chinese food. I actually didn't like it. But I've been there. And I remember back in the day, I was like, when I first went to South Korea, when I was like a young kid, like I had I thought it was like all Asia was super poor. I was like 5 or 6 years old. And I get there, and I'm like, oh my God, there's skyscrapers and cars, and it's like a developed economy. Oh my God. I couldn't believe my eyes. And you think about 20 years from then, of course they're more developed. You know, it's freaking crazy. Anyway, that's it. I'm going to make some more videos. I couldn't make videos earlier because napping and kids and blah, 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 blah. But hey, you can buy Chinese stocks or you can. At the end of the day, it's not a big deal. If you don't like them and you don't like the risks, okay. But I'm a huge fan, and I cannot wait until Chinese stocks really start going up and all the clowns on the TV. Oh, yeah, buy Chinese stocks now. I can't wait for that day. I'm going to talk massive trash. I'm going to start a freaking China grift. You know, like Tesla, people started grifting off Tesla going up. I'm going to grift so hard on BABA. Woo-hoo. Anyway, that's it. Talk to you later. Cheers.